This what y'all niggas been waiting for. Young D. Lee, Houston representative. What the city's been missing. I'm the answer like Iverson, nigga.
What up, D. Lee? Thanks for letting me get this interview, man.
Oh yeah, it ain't nothing. Hold on, let me do the interview first.
All right, I won't keep you long, man. Right off the top, man, let everybody know who you are and, you know, how you get started in the art of writing music.
I go by D. Lee, Young D. Lee. As far as music, the start of it started at Woodson. I was in a music class and basically everything just went blank and I got straight to it, and since then it's been non-stop. It's a natural inspiration.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Let everybody know a little bit about the project and what you're working on. You know, what's the title of the project and what can we expect?
Okay, right now I'm cooking up a classic. Like I want it to sound like an album, and I really wanted to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to have an impact as far as hip hop in Houston. It's called LTD. It just stands for longevity through destiny. It's like the words from a prophet.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. And I've heard a lot of your music. You know, you're like a little brother to me. And, you know, your music really inspires me and everything. Why don't you elaborate a little bit on, you know, you feel like your music is prophecy?
Okay, I just feel like my music is reality. That's hip-hop. Hip-hop is just reality to me. Being honest music. And I feel like when you be yourself, as a person, an MC, rapper, whatever you consider yourself, you create your own lane, and I feel like I'm creating my own lane right now, or better to say, I'm in my own lane right now. So,
creativity is really, really important in the rap industry right now, you know what I mean? And being able to stay in your own lane is an excellent quality. Why don't you let the World Wide Web let them know, like, what are some of the things that they can expect on your album? So we understand the type of artist you are, so, you know, what's the story you telling on this record?
Okay, on this record specifically, it's basically whichever beat that comes to me and whichever direction it sends me in order to write. That's each song, but I wanted to sum up so far from the beginning, Genesis, to right now, as far as my life, and that's what I feel like I'm doing on this mixtape right here.
When you say that you starting your record from beginning to the end, you know, like Genesis to Revelations, if you will, you know, why don't you give us just a little bit of what you mean like that? Are you a spiritual person? You feel like your lyrics are they hold some liberation? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, and with that, yeah, I'm very spiritual. I'm a spiritual person, and with just that alone, like I feel like my music, it has to mean something. It can't just be the same regular bullshit that you're getting on every day from the radio station.
Right. Less the commercial rap. That's what's up, man. Before we close out the interview, why don't you let everybody know what type of artists inspire you? Like, you know, where you go to get your motivation to feed the streets this liberation.
Okay, and as far as me being inspired, I'm inspired by just MCs, real hip hop. I say Nas, that's my favorite artist. Like, I like what he do. I feel like he's the best storyteller, and he's one of the realest MCs I've heard. And I go to him for storytelling at that, just to mention storytelling. And as far as someone who reflects love, I tell you, Common. You know, Common definitely inspires me.
No doubt.
Tupac, most definitely, what he was saying, what he was talking about, his whole movement.
Right.
Like, I can go for days.
Nah, I agree with you on that, man. I rock with Nas and, you know, a few others on the list. You know how we roll.
Scarface, I can't forget about Scarface.
Oh, yeah, Houston's own Scarface in the house. Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So, you know, not to get far ahead, we know you grinding in the streets. We know that you're doing all of the dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's, finishing up this project. You know, I also know, because I'm on the inside, that you're also working on the project after that. You want to give everybody a little bit of insight on the project after that?
That's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna get into that. that's gonna be crazy. I'm just trying to hit him with this one right here, and like I feel like it's definitely something different. It's gonna shake everything up. It ain't, especially in Houston, like it's real.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna leave the camera to you. Open sesame. Whatever you want the world to know while we in. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you, baby. You know I got your back. We 100. Shout outs to my man Unc in this piece.
LTD, longevity through destiny. That's something you definitely want to ride to. That's something you need in your car. Like it's that joint, that one you've been waiting for. Everybody saying, we want the 90s back, the 80s, that old school era. This shit right here. LTD, Young D. Lee.
So let everybody know how they can find you, man. Where can they find you at, man? Where you at on this web, man? Young D. Lee, where we Google you. You got a MySpace, let them know.
Yeah, you hit it right on the money. You can Google me. MySpace, I'm under Young D. Lee, YUNG.D.LEE. Young D. Lee. You can also find me on YouTube. You can type in Young D. Lee on YouTube. You can go to Twitter. You hit me at 713 First Class. You find me there. You can look on that Piff. Find me there under Young D. Lee. Same thing.
Y'all heard him. He on the World Wide Web, man. You got some music out there too? That they can find all of that, samples and stuff like that, huh?
Yeah, most definitely. When you get on those sites, it's there, like, and it's proof. It's the proof in the pudding, huh?
Yeah. That's what's up. You heard it first. Young D. Lee coming soon. Get him.
Seasons change, but I'm year round, nigga. I'm every season.